Hey everybody, hope you're having a good day wherever you are right now, whatever time it might be for you. I know it's been a while, and I apologize. I'm I've been going through a whole lot of changes fast recently, like so quickly that I kind of have life whiplash, you know. As some of you who've been watching me for a bit would know, these uh, these past 2 years, since about 2020, I had been super isolated, right? I like lost the few friends I had left. I just spent 95% of my time isolated. Basically, whenever I wasn't working, I was alone, you know? Didn't have anyone to confide in and blah, blah, blah. Well, I had been told by somebody or other, I forget who in the moment right now, I'm honestly a little tuckered out, but I wanted to pump out some sort of video. It's been too long. But anyway, so I forget who said this, but someone had said that 2022 would be big changes, right? And boy, is it happening. A few months ago now, I got my cat T'Challa, who I love very much, and he certainly helped to liven up the place, liven up my apartment a bit. And then now on top of that, I'm actually dating someone at the moment, and it's been a very big adjustment for me. A very big adjustment for me to open myself up fully to somebody that I can actually see in person and actually like just interacting with this person every day, like the most basic things for most people. It's really it's still alien to me, but it's like, it's good, it's exciting. But like, I'm still keeping an eye on the events of the world, seeing like Roe v. Wade get overturned and all this other shit happening. For the record, I guess since I brought it up, I should probably clarify my own feelings on that, huh? I'll say this, look. My mother had me very young. My mother had me when she got pregnant at 16, had me at 17, if I remember correctly. And people had told her to abort me because it'd be the smart thing to do. Like, just from like a pragmatic perspective, I suppose you could say. She was a teenager, not married or anything, and that was a whole lot. But of course, had she gone through with that, then I wouldn't exist, right? So I preamble with that to kind of point out, like, look, my experience has left me biased from the outset. Well, and also, an ex-girlfriend of mine who I had saved from an abusive relationship and was very much pregnant, and not with mine, but with the abuser. But anyway, she was very, very into it. I'm talking like 5 months at least. Like, it looked like we were getting near the final stretch, if you will, and that late into the game, with it being healthy as far as I know, she ended up getting an abortion kind of out of convenience, and that kind of shook me a little, because at that point it was like I think it was well past the point of being a fucking human life. But anyway, all that being said, I do understand that life is not black and white. Life is full of shades of gray. And, there are various situations where, like, maybe the baby's developing without lungs or something crazy like that. Or, in the cases of, like, rape and stuff like that, it can be very complicated. So I'm not, like, I'm not about to say what the correct answer is, but I personally am pro-life for the experiences I've gone through, So for me, I see, this thing being overturned as a positive. I genuinely do. But at the same time, I do understand the other side. I do try to put myself in the shoes of other people and comprehend their perspective as best I can. I did not mean for this video to be about that, but I guess it is. That's happened now. So there's my take on that. But anyway, guys, as like the world keeps falling into more insanity, and I've talked about this before, as the world kind of keeps falling into more insanity, I've been getting better and better. I really have. Like I said, suddenly I find myself with with people to spend time with, with a girlfriend and a cat, I suddenly find myself not isolated anymore and like adjusting to that, and I find myself being more positive and happy most of the time. And I'm continuing to develop my art, which is on Instagram, if any of you would be interested in checking that out, by the way. But yeah, guys, like, it's like this channel, Electric Movement Zero, Frankie, I'm a big fan of. It's like he says, like, when you can find a way to practice gratitude genuinely, like, don't force yourself, if you're not feeling genuinely grateful for things, then you shouldn't pretend. That's not gonna do anything. But if you can get to a point where you're able to genuinely be grateful every day for whatever it is you have, that seems to have a real noticeable positive effect on my life, at least. I would do my best every day to be grateful for this job that still drives me crazy, and having a hot shower and the most basic things, and that really helps kind of slowly alter your mindset to be a bit more positive. And I do believe that what we put out, we get back. So it is important to fight for that happiness, to really go for it and see if you can focus more on the positive. Where attention goes, energy flows, And I'll tell you guys what, now that I've been paying less and less and less attention to the human drama and just focusing more on healing myself and developing myself spiritually, and just kind of trying to embody the change that I would like to see in the world, it's really done wonders for me personally. And as crazy as things get, gas prices and food prices are fucking bananas, and the American dollar isn't worth shit anymore, and it keeps decreasing, and all this is happening. Like, you look at America, and it's like Greece or Rome before it fell. We're at like the end of the line and all this shit. But despite all of that, I can genuinely say that I feel positive about the future, Like, ever since I really accepted God into my life, God's guidance, higher self's guidance, the universe's guidance, whatever you prefer to call it, the change is palpable. It's real. So, I don't know. If you're still struggling, if you've had to deal with some crazy shit in your past or present, just don't lose hope, Things can always turn around. I cannot believe where I am now compared to where I was at the beginning of this year, and especially going back 2 or more years ago, 2019, Cody, I was still struggling with accepting spirituality at all. I was still kind of an atheist, really, I was still blind in so many ways. And now I'm still learning and growing every day. But anyway, there's my update for you all. I hope you all have been doing well. I do apologize for not uploading as much as I used to, and I would like to continue to, but I've said this before. It's really important that when I upload, it's something worth fucking sharing or saying, that it's actually something meaningful. I don't want, like, for some people, it's important and good and serves the greatest good that they repeat the same message in video after video or whatever. You know, people I like do that, and that's fine, but it's not for me. I don't know. I want each video to be different and unique. I want to, not necessarily say much, but have the things that I do say have some meaning, I guess. So, we'll see. I'm going to keep the channel going. I'm going to keep updating you all on everything and giving you all my take on stuff as I continue this this video journey of the regular Joe ascending. But anyway, with that, I hope you all have been doing well. God loves you. I love you. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Thank you.